It's Tracey and Noelle. They're gonna make you LOL on 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk.
This episode is brought to you by Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Tropical Smoothie Cafe believes that you deserve a little vacay every day, not just once a year, and you can get on Tropic time with bright and refreshing smoothies, Tropic bowls, wraps, and flatbreads from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. You're on Tropic time now at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Fan favorite summer mocktail smoothies just hit the pool deck at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Summer mocktail smoothies are back, and they are more refreshing than ever. Try the fan favorite Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo, or Watermelon Mojito smoothies today. One bite of the Tropic bowls from Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and you'll instantly feel like you're cabana-side. Enjoy sunshine by the spoonful with the acai bowl from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Hello, and welcome to 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo. I'm joined by my beautiful co-host, Noelle Winters Herzog. She's a comedian too. Yeah,
we're really killing it in the comedy game today, Tracey.
We are killing it.
We have been dying laughing all day.
We make us laugh more than we make anyone else laugh. This is episode 280. We're here to cover season 6, episode 1 of The Other Way.
Remember when The Other Way was new and it was like, oh, this sounds like really good.
That was with Jenny and Simi, right?
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Now, also, I just want to let you guys know we did not stop covering Happily Ever After, but it is right now on Patreon at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. So if you're excited to continue that journey with us, go over to Patreon at patreon.com/trash talk podcast. And it's right down there in the show notes.
Look at that.
Look at that. So much stuff at patreon.com, including Macaroni Rascals, a Jersey Shore podcast, Unexpected Trash Talk. What?
Yeah, we've been obsessively watching the new season of Unexpected.
Well, 90 Day Fiancé, The Single Life. There's so many things over there, including So Pumped, a Vanderpump Rules podcast, and my favorite podcast, Recycled with Noelle and Michaels, now covering Mob Wives Season 1.
Ooh, up next is Bring It On. We're covering Bring It On.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, Season 6, Episode 1 of The Other Way. We're going to meet so many new people. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so we meet James. He's 33. He's from Maine. He's an elevator mechanic from a family elevator company.
Okay, I also didn't know it's one of the top 10 most dangerous jobs.
Crazy dangerous.
I did not know that.
Now, I'm not trying to brag, but I did work with a lot of elevator mechanics at my old job.
Uh-huh.
I got very friendly with a lot of the elevator. I mean, I don't even mean that in a weird way. With a lot of the elevator guys. And I mean, it happens all the time.
That's so scary.
They fall.
Like where they lose fingers or where they fall?
No, like they DIE.
Really? Then why would you want to do it? They make a lot of money?
They make a lot of money, especially if you're in a union
that's what I thought.
Company. But if you're not in a union company, you're kind of just, whatever. So he's lumberjacking in the woods.
He's mining.
He's mining. So we meet his wife. How do you say her name?
Metalia?
Talia, and they call her Tata?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
27. She's from Indonesia. And she's
from Banana City.
I love that. That's where Noelle used to live.
That's my favorite place. But all I do is think about the spiders that are there. Banana spiders are terrifying.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that. We meet Jojo, the puppy, so cute. They've been married for 2.5 years.
Oh my God, I love Jojo. I love Jojo so much.
Jojo's very, very cute. They've been dating for 5 years. They met on social media because she was modeling and acting and he was photographing.
So she was yachting.
She was yachting.
Yeah.
He's laughing because he's so scared of her.
Like, okay, first impression, do you like them?
No.
Me neither. Don't like
Not
them.
at all.
Don't like her, especially.
Oh, I don't like her at all.
Yeah, especially.
She's quote unquote so emotional. And then she says, quote, I cry a lot, as she laughs and laughs and laughs.
Yeah. She's creepy.
It's cold and rainy and she's sick and she cannot swallow.
But she's like, she's been having these health issues since she's moved there. But girlfriend, you're sitting in the hail in just like a
no, I know. Why are we doing this?
Why are you willy-nillying?
She's moving to Indonesia. She wants to get healthy because she wants to have kids, but he has a secret.
Dun.
Okay, so he's gonna be leaving in a month,
right? And she's leaving on Monday.
She's leaving on Monday. He's leaving a month and a half later.
Yeah.
They go to sell their record collection.
I wish that I could see what records these were. I wish that I could see it.
Well, her lymph nodes are swollen and her dad makes banana chips. These are just facts that have
Right.
nothing to do with
It's like,
anything.
thank you for giving us these facts. Mhm.
So he didn't tell his family that he's moving, and she's afraid that he won't come.
Because she thinks that like his family's going to basically hold him ransom.
Okay, so they're having this weird fight.
Yes.
And the record guy's like, hey, man, I have more bad news. You suck.
You listen to full Light FM radio.
These are, what do you call them? Cocktail music?
He called them cocktail music and
Easy
easy listening. And it's like, what does that mean? Because easy listening could be like Sade. It could be Kenny G. Like, what are you listening to exactly? Yanni? What are you listening to? I need to know.
No, I know. He's definitely listening to Yanni.
Right.
There's a
I
lot of
just want to know.
saxophoning.
He can't buy one album. Not one.
He-
He's like, not one is worth my time.
No, he's like, hey, can you actually get out of the store?
Right. You actually suck and I don't want you here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So she's back home. She's making jewelry, and Adele comes over.
Which is her best friend, her only
best
friend.
Her best and only friend comes over, and she's like, I'm moving tomorrow to Indonesia. I'll never see you again. And she's
It's
like,
your best friend. You couldn't tell her maybe like a week ahead of time.
she's like, remember how I'm having issues? She's like, no. She's like, okay, you see my throat? I'm dying. Anyway, okay, can we get a thyroid sonogram?
But that's the thing. It's like clearly that this is a thyroid problem. Nobody in
America knows
I
where.
can see that.
Okay, but no one in America knows. You know, I was telling you in the car before.
Yeah.
In America, it's the
Mhm.
craziest thing. They have this stick. What is it called? It's like a
sonogram?
stick. Yeah, and then you could see inside.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah, even in
Here-
America we have
But
that.
the thing is, if I, Noelle, can see
right.
that you have nodules on your thyroid,
Right, with my eyes.
no doctor has been able to figure out what's wrong with you.
No, they think it's from the hail.
She just wants to go home. That's what it is.
Well, have you ever gone to Indonesia for your thyroid?
I haven't. I actually
Honestly,
haven't.
it's so hard for me to get an appointment for my thyroid sonogram. Like, it takes so long. I should just go to Indonesia.
Honestly, yes, I do have to.
I
agree
could
with that.
walk to Indonesia before I can get an appointment for my sonogram.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
just checking.
Uh-huh.
All right, so she wants to have a baby, and Adele goes, "Oh, really?" Because James told me he's scared to have a baby.
And then she flips out.
She cries, and she
Mhm.
goes, she can't believe he doesn't want to have kids,
But that's not what happened.
but she wants 2 kids.
And he doesn't want to have 2 kids with her now.
Adele doesn't even react. Adele is like, listen, not only are you not my best friend, you're not even my friend, and I'm never going to see you again. This is so stupid. Why am I here? Thank you for letting me make this bracelet. It was very therapeutic. Go to the endocrinologist. Goodbye.
And Adele's like, yay, I never have to sit here
Okay, but
and do
also,
this again.
you're so sick, you never mentioned it to your friend.
Not one time. Right.
You're so sick, you have to leave the country.
But also you guys are so close. You're telling her the day before you leave.
Yeah, okay. Bye.
on.
All right, so she's going to be leaving for the airport, and he wrote a letter for her to read on the flight. It's going to be like, hey, you're actually going by yourself.
Hey, I'm not coming.
Goodbye forever.
Bye.
Thanks for waiting till you were already on this flight and you
Yeah.
couldn't turn back.
Yeah, it's
So-
like it's probably a long.
It is,
long-
but she doesn't want to talk about how she thinks he doesn't want to have a baby before he leaves, because then she thinks that he won't come.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, I would do the same thing.
Okay, so he's like, listen,
Mm-hmm.
the dog can't come with us
Right.
yet.
But basically, he's like, you know how I was supposed to take care of this? Like, I never did.
Okay, but he's like, but I've been researching it. He goes, and he can't come with us because there's a rabies outbreak.
Right.
She's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, also, what if the dog wakes up with COVID symptoms? They'll kill him.
Okay.
And it's like,
Tracy.
oh, what's the dog gonna wake up and be like,
I can't smell
My-
anything.
my throat is sore?
Right. I can't taste. I can't smell.
What do you, dog?
Your dog's going to wake up and they're going to kill it because it has COVID.
Because it has a sore throat?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What
Is your
are you
dog-
talking
Are they
about?
daily testing your dog for COVID?
But that's what I mean when he said this.
Can't
I'm
he
like,
just wear
I
a
really
mask?
hope that Tracy has an explanation for this.
Oh, I don't. This is crazy. First of all, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Stop with the rabies outbreak.
that's
you
what
can
it is.
vaccinate a dog
Yeah.
against rabies, you jerk.
He didn't do what he was supposed to do.
No, he probably had to
He
get all
probably
the
didn't get the
shots.
papers and the
Noelle.
shots. Uh-huh.
The dog can't wake. If the dog wakes up and feels like it has COVID, they're gonna kill it.
Uh-huh. Yes. If the dog wakes up with a
Oh my
fever,
God.
they're gonna kill it.
I mean,
Also,
stop.
Tracy, this guy's mouth, there's something bad happening inside of his mouth.
Okay, I know you said that, but I guess I just blacked out. But
Well, he
I'll
was
take a look.
missing a very important tooth,
Mhm.
which is fine because you
Yeah.
know what? I've missed important teeth, so
Sure,
I
we've all
understand
missed.
that.
Yeah.
But the color, just his skin just blends in with the color of his teeth.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
He needs a whitening
gum,
strip.
he needs a whitening strip. There's just things happening. Like I know what the smell is gonna be.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Noelle,
Yeah.
we like to have fun.
We like to party.
We like to party, and we've been
Mhm.
partying lately at Tropical Smoothie Cafe because Tropical Smoothie Cafe believes that you deserve a getaway every day and not just once a year. Summer mocktail smoothies are here for a limited time at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Mocktail hour on the pool deck is a sip away, and nothing says summer like a tropical mocktail smoothie. Fan favorites Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo,
Mhm.
Watermelon Mojito. They're all on deck at Tropical Smoothie Cafe for a limited time. Does it get more refreshing than that, Noelle?
It does not.
Join Tropical Smoothie Cafe for a pineapple, mango, and watermelon soiree all summer long. Grab a refreshing Island Punch, Mango Berry Cosmo, and Watermelon Mojito mocktail smoothie and meet us poolside because you're on Tropic time now with Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Yum.
I right now would like a
Mhm.
Mango Berry Cosmo smoothie.
Listen, I would love a bedtime smoothie right
A
now.
bedtime smoothie.
Yeah, I would love a bedtime smoothie because it is freaking hot out still.
It's hot and it would be really nice. But you know
Oh,
what's not
nice and
nice?
icy. What?
Sarper and Shekinah, they're back. They're fake.
Why?
Okay, why do we always have to do a sketch?
Okay, we have to do a sketch. The people think, okay, the people at TLC think that we really like
Are stupid
Sarper.
and that we're stupid too.
Oh yeah. First of all, this isn't real. Second of all, you guys think that we like Sarper because he banged 4,000 women. I don't care. This does not make me like them. Like this is lame. I actually don't like either of them equally. I think that this is really stupid, and I hate it.
I also hate it. There's Zoom role playing, and
Mhm.
he's like, "Come on, change your name."
And she was like, "Can we not?" She's
Okay.
so crazy jealous, and I forget that.
He said that his bed was the most visited place in Istanbul.
Uh-huh.
LOL.
He can be funny though.
No, he's very funny.
Yeah.
So he said that he has bedded over 25,000 women, which explains the condition of his bed.
It's disgusting.
And he also wants a kid. But guess what, Sarper? You have a kid.
Yeah, but you deleted the email. So you
Just-
actually don't know anything about this
I
kid.
love that. I like that the kid was just one email.
Right? And then that was it. He deleted the email. And he still wants to have a kid, but she doesn't want one. So he's like, whatever she decides. So you don't want to have a kid
So you don't have a kid. Stop.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a stupid storyline.
Yeah.
So every 5 weeks, she's been going to the US to see her daughter. But 3 months ago, she stopped coming back. So can I translate that?
She never moved to Istanbul.
Right.
Yeah. And now she moved back home where she
Right.
lives. She's just back home.
She just left. She just went home.
Yeah. Because they need money.
'Cause she was on vacation.
She can't work in Turkey.
Right. So
Mhm.
she's been working there.
Right.
They're fighting about texting. Okay. So
It's
he's
just,
counting
they don't
rice.
trust each other at all.
No.
Mm-mm. He's counting rice. He's counting cars. He's counting carbs.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
guy counts everything. Great.
He counts his macros.
Macros. Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
So he's with his niece.
And they're doing ballet.
Great. He said that he's like an
Cool.
iceberg. He has many, like he's an onion of layers.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. So
it's just lame. Why are we doing this? It's all recaps with them too.
I know. So it's
Yeah.
Shekinah's coming back. No.
Mhm. Mm-mm.
Also, these aren't his nieces. These are his cousin's kids.
Oh, is that what it is? I don't
Yeah.
remember. Okay.
All right. So he said that he paid for all her flights and there's no more savings. Okay. Can I translate that?
Yeah.
You never had a savings. You paid for one flight because one time she went home. That was it.
No, but he's saying that he has no money because
He's not allowed to train
he's
female
not allowed to
clients.
train female. I know, because remember he kissed a girl on the cheek and she kind of flipped out.
Mhm. Oh,
And
I
she
remember.
was just like, so basically all the people who want to be trained by him are women and he's not allowed to do it. So his 90% of his income is cut.
Mhm.
But it's like, bitch, if you want me to be paying for all your flights, I'm going to have to train women. I would still just train women and not tell her. I really would. And
No, I would
hate
tell
that, but
her.
I would.
But here's
Right.
the thing. I would tell her and then she would be like, I'm leaving you. And I'd be like, goodbye.
Right. I need the money.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I was confused.
Okay. About what?
She has this dog in the US.
Adonis.
Okay. She says it's a golden doodle, a mini golden doodle.
Doesn't look like a golden doodle at all.
Okay. a mini golden doodle.
It's also gray.
It's gray and black and non-mini. I'm like, I have
No.
bad news for you. You got a faulty.
It also doesn't even look like a doodle.
It looks like a doodle.
I
It's just shaved, but like,
I
what are we
want
doing?
Stella, the pit bull. That's the one that I want. Stella.
Yes, I like
Yeah.
Stella.
Stella was so cute. She was smiling. She's looking up at them. I want Stella. It's
Okay.
like, fuck Adonis.
So Adonis, I Googled gray and black mini golden doodle, and it's like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, but it's like, no.
It doesn't look like, no, it almost looked like a Scotty, this dog. It was weird. Yeah.
But isn't a golden doodle supposed to be golden? And isn't a
Golden.
mini supposed to be small?
Yes.
Okay, just saying.
Like, was I? No, I wasn't with you. I saw one the other day.
The little thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's little and it's golden.
right. But whatever.
When I was in
Googled
the
it,
vet,
and
there was one, and his name was Whiskey because it was the color of whiskey.
Oh,
It was so
cute.
cute. Mhm.
But I Googled it, and apparently you can get a gray and black full size mini golden doodle. I don't know.
This
I
dog
don't know.
doesn't look like an Adonis to me, though.
Yeah, I know. Stupid name for a stupid
Mhm.
doodle. All right. So Josh and Wendy are their best friends. And she's gonna
Josh
be
has the whitest ears
I
I've
mean,
ever seen. Tracey.
Josh and Wendy have this was the Barbie movie, right?
Yes,
Okay, just checking.
he has the whitest ears I've ever seen. She,
They probably have no blood
everywhere.
flow. They're probably fake ears.
well, her butterface, like she's a butterface. She's hot everywhere but her face.
Wow.
Yeah, wow,
So-
butterface.
okay, so
Full-on
she's
Monet.
she's taking this dog to Turkey. Also, she's not allowed to go out in LA.
But that's what I mean. They just don't trust each other at all.
Okay, so they're like, why wasn't he move here? And she's like, well, we're gonna file for the K1 visa, and he's gonna move to LA.
Mm-hmm.
She said that when they're together, they have sex 4 times a day, and she's getting a nose job, and he's gonna design her nose. I have a lot of news for you.
Go
Number
ahead,
one,
doctor,
she's
tell
like, but
me.
he hasn't proposed, and it's like, well, if you're filing for the K1 visa, you're gonna get married.
Yeah, of course.
So
But
I
her
don't.
friends are like, okay, but you actually wouldn't get married if you weren't filing for the visa. But like,
Okay,
who cares?
who cares?
Yeah.
Leave her alone. Leave her
Yeah.
alone. Okay, Sarper. You
Mhm.
can have as many opinions about her nose as
Right,
possible. I don't know
right.
if you know who I am, but I am Dr. Tracey Carnazzo,
Mhm.
board uncertified plastic surgeon. I've been working with a team of doctors that work on corrective plastic surgery now for almost 5 months.
Mhm.
Okay, so if anyone knows about nose jobs, it's me. I actually specialize in correcting rhinoplasties.
But also, they have no money.
You have not a dollar because you can't even
Yeah.
fly her here. Also, you can't design your nose.
No, you can't.
You
just
just can't.
Yeah. Was he gonna draw it?
Also,
I
I'm
want to see his
surprised.
drawing.
It's like, come on, you can't make her Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, right. Well, you're
No.
surprised what?
I'm just surprised that she did all this work to herself and she hadn't gotten her nose done.
Okay, so when they did a flashback to them at the not hot springs, like the bats, the
Yeah, the
Turkish
Russian,
bats,
yeah, Turkish baths.
Tracey, I was looking at her nose and I'm like, oh, she could do with a nose job. And I don't usually look at noses, but
Yeah.
and then I'm like, wow, she has her lips so overblown. She has all
I
this
mean, they're
filler,
crazy.
everything done, but she didn't get a nose job. You're
Right.
absolutely right. I mean, those lips are those look like wax lips.
They're
That
wax-
looks like
they are wax lips.
candy. Yeah, that's the craziest thing I've ever
That's why
seen.
she can't be in Turkey. It's too hot. Her lips melt.
Yes, agreed.
All right. So we meet Josh and Lily. Josh is
Mhm.
47 from South Carolina, and Lily is from China. I didn't write down how old she was. Did you?
Let's
We'll
see.
see. We'll see what happens.
She's 46.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he loves to play video games. He loves remote control cars.
Drones.
And he moved in with his parents to save money, and he hates listening to his parents chew. Who is this?
Dan Herzog.
This is Dan Herzog, Noelle's brother-in-law,
Uh-huh.
who cannot take listening to his father chew his banana with his cereal.
He can't deal with even
The cutting
Mark
of the banana.
cutting the banana. He acted the whole
Mm.
thing out for us. He talks about it still all the time because when Dan had shoulder surgery, he was staying with his parents and he would be working from home and he was sitting at the table and every morning his father would get up and put bananas in his cornflakes and Dan would lose his mind. He would just stare at him until he stopped. And it's the funniest thing I've ever heard. As soon as he talks about it, I'm like,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
Dan.
Me too. I wrote Dan Herzog.
Yeah, me too. I just wrote Dan Herzog. And the thing is, they tried to make us they try to make us think he's a loser, like living
Yes.
with his parents, but it's like you're moving. That's why you sold your
Stop.
house.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah.
So he goes to get his headphones. They met on a language app, and she came to the US and he proposed. They got
Mhm.
married in Vegas 18 days later, and she has a very successful cosmetics business. And he moves there in 2 weeks, but he can't work for 5 years.
Okay, that's crazy. Until he files for like his 10-year
Yes.
whatever. Yeah.
So his brother comes over and he
Neither of them are bad looking, by the way.
no, not
Yeah,
bad.
I know.
His brother's gonna come to China for the Chinese wedding.
Yes, but his
Okay.
parents couldn't get their visa in time.
Maybe their parents didn't get their rabies shots.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe they're afraid they're gonna get euthanized if they wake up with a sore
God,
throat.
right. They better not wake up with COVID.
Oh God. So he quit his HVAC job. He was in HVAC sales.
Right.
And okay, did you see that one picture of Lily with the craziest eyes you've ever seen in your life?
No, I was looking at all the pictures. No.
Yeah, one of them was crazy. So she has this amazing house.
Right.
But this is my problem.
Tell me,
Okay. So she's like, look, everyone, this is my bow display.
Tracy.
It looks so
What the fuck kind of a
sloppy.
display is that?
It's a pile of bows.
It's just a pile of bows. So you also have all of these shelves, and like 3 of them are taken up by bows.
it's
Let me- what's
terrible.
this collection? This is BS. Also,
This is BS.
this house looks very I don't know, cold to me.
Yes, this is like a factory.
Yeah, it's a factory. I like that she acts like she's on Cribs though. That's fun. That would
Oh
be
God,
you.
that was very funny.
Yeah.
So she does like all these like laser procedures. She has an
Yeah.
elevator in the house. She has a movie room, and they can barely communicate.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So, and it's a 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom house with an elevator and a theater. That's not so bad for me. 2
And she
people,
goes-
I like
she-
that.
She said that the renovation left her bankrupt. Big stress.
She's not interested in this, but she makes it like she has all this money and she doesn't care and she'll support him. But then you see on the coming attractions, all she does is talk about money.
Amazing. Also,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
he's been married twice before.
Okay. Could you tell us a little more about that?
Well,
And
I
I'm
guess we're gonna
assuming you
find
have
out.
no kids.
I guess we're gonna find out. Which brings us to the last and final couple. We meet Corona. She's 30. She's from Philly, and she's a
Mhm.
Zoom doula.
She's the Zoom doula. What
I love
the
this.
hell is that?
I want to be it. Whatever she
I
is, I
thought
want
she
to be
was a
it.
twerk instructor.
Well,
Yeah.
she wants to witness. She's witnessed 1,000 births.
She's
She has her
very
bad-
smart.
Super smart. Bachelor of Science in Nursing. She also has these hairless cats, tits and tricks.
Uh-huh. That
Love it.
hairless cats I've heard are very, very oily and they leave
Mhm.
oil everywhere and they have big blackheads you have to pop.
I love that.
I know, it's kind of
What
cool.
a dream.
Right?
She was an army brat growing up, and she got kicked out when she was a teenager, when she was 16, and she was like, okay, bye, thank you.
But she's like, but if you ask my mom that didn't happen, that's so funny.
So funny.
Triggering.
So she was a go-go dancer, but she's moving to Iceland in 2 weeks because she met Inky,
Right.
38, from Iceland. They met at a club, and she went to an after party where she was very tired. It was at his house, and he let her sleep in his bed.
And she's like, what stranger just let you sleep in their bed?
So nice.
That's so nice of him.
They hung out, then they went to Ireland together, and in the meantime, Leo and Christy come over, and they met her in nursing school.
Mm-hmm.
Leo is non-binary trans and pregnant.
Yes. And I was like, wow, there's so much happening.
Okay, there's so much
But
happening,
also, you're their doula.
but
and
you're
then
leaving.
you're gonna leave in the
But
middle
she's gonna
of
come
it?
back. She's gonna come back.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the best thing that I learned from this episode.
Tell me.
When you're a midwife, you go to midwifery school.
Tracy,
Oh,
I
love
wrote
that.
it out. What is it phonetically? Is that
Yes,
what you say? I wrote it.
midwifery.
I've never heard
So
this in
did
my
I.
whole life.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to be a midwife.
Midwifery.
I want to be a midwife.
midwifery.
Do you want to be a midwife? Because
Yeah,
I
of
do.
course I do.
I think
That
you'd be
sounds
pretty good
great.
at midwiffing.
I could be a midwife. I could.
Would you get scared?
I think after you do it, I think the first time I'd be scared, and then after that, I wouldn't.
Would
be
you get
scared
grossed
anymore.
out?
No, I don't think so.
No, I feel like sometimes you don't like when we say things like dilate.
Here's the thing: I don't like words.
Okay, but we would have to make up a different word for it.
What word would we use?
Mm.
Here's the thing: I could do the action. I could
You
see
could,
it.
you
I
could just say,
do
"Hey,
it.
I think your eyes are wide open."
Yeah, like we don't need to say the words. I
Okay.
just don't like the word dilate. I don't like the word peel. I don't like the word tear. There are
Okay.
certain words I don't
All right,
like.
we are gonna have to use these words, but you know what my favorite word is?
What?
Midwifery.
I love it.
Whiff. I want to be a midwife.
Okay, I can't be a midwife
Okay.
if you're giving birth in a bath. I can't do that.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I don't want to see the afterbirth flow. I don't want you
I
guys
do.
swimming with the afterbirth. No, but I don't want you swimming. I don't want like fuzzy water. Like I don't want that. That's my problem.
Like giving birth in a fish tank.
Yeah, right. It's like,
Is that algae? And you're like,
but if you want to do
actually,
it on a bed,
On a
the
bed?
floor,
on the floor,
however,
okay.
in your house, whatever. A
I think
midwifery
the
place.
best place, just for cleanup's sake,
Yeah.
to give birth would be on, you know, like those cookie racks when you cool the cookies.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, like one of those, like a big one of those.
Here's the thing, though. She's right. That it's like, why would you give birth laying on
No,
your back?
I've been saying this for how many
No,
years?
no, I know, same. But it's like, okay, when
I've been midwiffing.
Matt helped a woman give birth in the
Yeah,
Lincoln Tunnel.
I remember
right?
this.
He said that the woman, he had her go doggy style.
Yeah.
And she gave birth.
Yes.
And it was actually really easy.
I mean, yes. This is,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like laying with my legs up. I want to squat.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I give birth, I always do that.
Every time.
Every single
Rice
time.
patty? Is that what it is?
I squat in the rice patty. You cut the umbilical cord with your teeth. You tie it in a knot.
Right.
You put the baby on your back and you keep on going.
And then you keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. You keep midwiffing. So now let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When I renew you and Matt's vows, can I call you man and whiff?
I mean, sure. If that
Okay.
works for you and you really want to do that, sure.
All right. Well, she's stepping away from a great midwifery program here, and she's not engaged, and they haven't even spoken about marriage.
So
Okay.
it's almost like they're not exclusive. And
Okay.
she's moving there.
But
Yeah.
do you know what the show's name that you're on is?
90 Day Fiance.
Beyonce. What does that mean?
That means that we're engaged to be married.
Okay, but they've never even spoken about marriage. They don't know.
No. So why are they on the show?
So why are they on the show? Why aren't they on vacation? Long vacation.
Right. Why aren't they on, hey, we just met?
Hey, I just met you.
Right. Oh, your
And
song.
This is Tracy. And now I moved to
That's your
Iceland.
song. So call me maybe.
All right. So she goes to Dallas to see her family twice a year, and she goes there now. And her mom's hard of hearing. She uses a tablet to listen. I'm like, I need that.
Oh, I was thinking that too. I'm like, that would actually be perfect for Tracy.
Okay. Now her grandmother calls him Inky Stinky Winky.
I know. Her grandmother is so fun.
Oh my God. Her grandmother's like, yeah, I don't like people. And she goes, I'm moving there. And she goes, girl, please.
I like that she's like, you're moving to Iceland for a virgin?
And she goes, he's not a virgin.
Oh God, that was so funny.
She
He's
doesn't
never
know
been
his-
in a real relationship.
She doesn't know his whole name.
Okay, so she said in Iceland, you take your dad's first name as your last name.
Mm-hmm.
So my name's Noelle Edward.
And then what do you take your last name as? Your other, like, there's another name too.
Right. Then you have your a family name, she said.
Right. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Like,
Well,
is this official? Like
don't
a
know.
grenade whistle.
Wow. She said that she hasn't popped off yet. She's soft partnering because she has bad anger issues and she's not sure what's going to happen. Why?
Right. And they're like, okay, so basically he's in love with someone he doesn't know because that's not you.
Yeah. Also, they literally don't know each other.
I love that she calls it soft partnering.
That was very funny.
That's so funny.
She's like, I've named it myself. Listen,
Uh-huh.
go midwiff.
Do you like her?
I do.
Yeah, me too.
I like her. The person that I do not like the most
Is the first
Tracey
lady.
Carnazzo.
Yeah, Natalia.
Yeah, I don't like her.
No, me neither. She's my least favorite. And now next week we're gonna have Dempsey and Statler.
Oh,
They're
interesting.
joining. Yeah, they're joining. And I'm sure that there are other people, but I know Statler and Dempsey.
All right, well, guys, I have to go practice my midwifery.
Guys, it is actually midnight right now.
Oh my God, it's midnight. It's tomorrow. Okay, guys, I need to go to bed. You need to follow us at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Trash Talk Podcast, YouTube, Trash Talk Podcast. Make sure you join the group if you want to talk about this podcast or the show 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk on Facebook. Follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Follow me at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything podcast related, including my stand-up comedy tour dates. And hopefully I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. Please drive up.
Bye.